In Assam, final list of National Register of Citizens published online. Names of 3 crore 11 lakh applicants included in final NRC, 19 lakh 7,000 excluded. Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal assures those left out will get full opportunity to appeal in foreigners' tribunals. Government announces major steps to boost economy through revitalizing public sector banks. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman announces amalgamation of 10 PSBs into 4 big banks. Post-consolidation, there will be only 12 public sector banks. Loan recovery too reaches record level. Out of 18 public sector banks, 14 remain in profit-earning situation. Prime Minister Narendra Modi chairs meeting of Executive Committee for commemoration of 150th birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi to review achievements in past 1 year. Various ministries plan numerous activities including disposal of plastic waste, awareness generation on and around October 2nd. Income Tax Department advises taxpayers to file returns by today with an extended due date. CBDT constitutes startup cell for redressal of grievances related to startup entities. And in sports, India scored 264 for 5 at stumps on the opening day of the second test against the West Indies at Sabina Park in Kingston, Jamaica. Virat Kohli and Mayank Agarwal make half centuries. Hello and welcome to this edition of the news. I'm Rukma in our top story. The final National Register of Citizens or NRC of Assam has been published. According to NRC office, the names of 3 crore 11 lakh applicants are included in the final register and 19 lakh 7,000 have been excluded, including those who did not submit claims. The hard copies of the supplementary list of inclusions will be available for public view at NRC Seva Kendras, offices of the Deputy Commissioner and offices of the Circle Officer during office hours. The status of both inclusion and exclusion can be viewed online on the NRC website. Any person who is not satisfied with the outcome of the claims and objections can file an appeal before the foreigners' tribunals. Publishing NRC in Assam was done with the intention to identify legal residents and uproot illegal immigrants from Assam. Security has been tightened in the state with tens of thousands of paramilitary personnel and police deployed across the northeastern state bordering Bangladesh. Assam Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal had earlier said his government is ready to extend support to the needy. He appealed to the public to maintain peace and tranquility in the state. In other news, at least 8 workers are feared dead in the, sorry about that. We go across now to our correspondent Sudhakar Das, who will be giving us his inputs on this story, on our top story about the publication of the National Register of Citizens. Sudhakar, it's the fulfillment of a long cherished dream of bona fide citizens of Assam. A mammoth exercise, a huge achievement for the state government there, for the Sarbananda Sonowal led government there.
जी बिल्कुल, और बहुत कह सकते हैं एक तरह का माइलस्टोन है असम की हिस्ट्री में। और इससे एक तो चीज, कम से कम सबसे बड़ी चीज ये होगी कि असम के जो मूल नागरिक हैं, जो राज्य के निवासी हैं, उनकी जो दशकों पुरानी मांग थी इस लिस्ट के जारी होने से वो पूरी हो गई। और निश्चित तौर पर एक बहुत बड़ा एक्सरसाइज, खासतौर से एनआरसी के लिए जो पूरी टीम बनी हुई थी, करीब 52,000 लोगों ने इस एक्सरसाइज को कंप्लीट करने में एक बड़ी भूमिका निभाई। हमने देखा कि पहले ड्राफ्ट लिस्ट जारी हुई थी, उसके बाद एक फाइनल लिस्ट पिछले साल आई थी, उसके बाद क्लेम्स और ऑब्जेक्शंस थे लोगों के, उसका निपटारा किया गया था। उसके बावजूद करीब 41 लाख लोग सूची से बाहर छूटे हुए थे, लेकिन लोगों ने अप्लाई किया और लोगों ने साबित किया कि कुछ लोग हम इस लिस्ट में शामिल होने के योग्य हैं। और उसके बाद अब एक अंतिम सूची आई है इन तमाम जो क्लेम्स और ऑब्जेक्शंस का निपटारा करने के बाद, और फाइनली ये कह सकते हैं कि अब सिर्फ 19 लाख लोग इससे छूटे हैं। लेकिन ये एक बहुत पुरानी जो डिमांड थी असम के लोगों की, वो पूरी हुई है। और राज्य और केंद्र का जो एक कोऑर्डिनेशन दिखा, एक जो डिटर्मिनेशन दिखा है अंतिम सूची जारी करने को लेकर, और जो पूरा सुप्रीम कोर्ट के खासतौर से निर्देशन में जो पूरा काम हुआ है, उसकी वजह से ये पूरा मुमकिन हो पाया। निश्चित तौर पर खबरें भी अच्छी है, असम के तमाम इलाकों से जो खबर आ रही है शांतिपूर्ण स्थिति है, लोग इस पूरी बात को समझ रहे हैं, इस पूरी प्रक्रिया को समझ रहे हैं, और ये भी काफी अच्छी बात है। और देखिए, जो लोग सूची से बाहर हुए हैं, लोगों के लिए असम सरकार, केंद्र सरकार ये बार बार कह रही है कि उनके लिए भी एक मौका रहेगा, और काफी जो वक्त जो तय मियाद थी पहले, उससे ज्यादा बढ़ाकर हमको पता है कि अपील फाइल करने के लिए जो समय उसको दोगुना कर दिया गया है। अब 60 दिन के बजाय 120 दिनों का वक्त मिल सकेगा। उसके अलावा फॉरेनर्स ट्रिब्यूनल के बाद हाई कोर्ट और सुप्रीम कोर्ट, इस तरह के तमाम उपाय भी बचते हैं। तो एक कह सकते हैं बड़ा एक्सरसाइज और एक बड़ी जो प्रक्रिया उसका अंत जरूर हुआ है। और आने वाले समय में कौन घुसपैठिए हैं, राष्ट्रीय सुरक्षा के लिए जो खतरा हो सकते हैं, कम से कम इन लोगों की पहचान हो सकेगी। और जो मूल नागरिक हैं, उनके लिए अगर कोई सूची से किसी भी वजह से बाहर अभी भी रह गया हो, तो उनको भी एक तरह से पर्याप्त मौका दिया जाएगा। रुकमा।
Right. And the government's main concern now, as you mentioned earlier when you replied to my first question, is that those whose names now they number 19,07,000, a little less than 7,000 exactly. Well, the government's main concern now, the state government's main concern now, is that they should not panic, and ample opportunities will be given to them in order to submit their claims, in order that they may also be included in the National Register of Citizens. Sudhakar, do you have any idea about a broad idea, in fact, about which categories of applicants were rejected? Which areas, which categories of applicants, what were the anomalies that were found?
देखिए, जो एक फाइनल डेट एनआरसी में शामिल होने के लिए परिवारों के लिए जो डिसाइड की गई थी, एंड दैट डेट वाज 24 मार्च 1971। इससे पहले जो असम में आ चुके थे, असम में रह रहे थे, उन तमाम लोगों को, उनके परिवारों को इस सूची में शामिल किया गया। और उनको पता है कि जो तमाम जो पैरामीटर्स, करीब 1.5 दर्जन से ज्यादा जो पैरामीटर्स थे, वो बाद में इसको लिबरलाइज भी किया गया सुप्रीम कोर्ट की मंजूरी के बाद, राज्य सरकार और केंद्र सरकार की पहल पर, और भी कुछ कागजात उसमें शामिल किया गया। इसकी वजह से 41 लाख लोगों में से करीब 22 लाख लोगों को फिर से एक बार एनआरसी में शामिल होने का मौका मिला। तो निश्चित तौर पर जो ये आंकड़े हैं, ये बताया जा रहा है कि खासतौर से जो बांग्लादेश से सटे हुए जिले हैं, जो सीमावर्ती इलाके हैं, उन इलाकों में हैं। और खासतौर से जो डिफाइंड डॉक्यूमेंट्स थे, उस तरह के वो डॉक्यूमेंट्स नहीं जमा कर पाए, ये साबित नहीं कर पाए कि उनका परिवार 24 मार्च 1971 से पहले से भारत में रह रहा था। तो निश्चित तौर पर अब ये देखना पड़ेगा कि किस तरह से क्या कोई दिक्कत है। जो चीजें वो कह रहे थे, जो दलीलें दे रहे थे, उन दलीलों को नहीं सुना गया। तो अभी तक एनआरसी में जो लोग लगे हुए थे, करीब 52,000, और एनआरसी सेवा केंद्रों के जरिए वो लोग इन मामलों को देख रहे थे। अब ये पूरा मामला फॉरेनर्स ट्रिब्यूनल के सामने जाएगा, और निश्चित तौर पर तमाम तरह के जो दस्तावेज हैं, उनको एक बार फिर से और गहरी नजर से फॉरेनर्स ट्रिब्यूनल उसकी जांच कर सकेगा। हमको पता है कि फॉरेनर्स ट्रिब्यूनल की संख्या भी काफी बढ़ाई जा रही है, ताकि हर एक व्यक्ति को पर्याप्त सुनवाई का मौका मिल सके। अपील के लिए समय ज्यादा तय किया जा रहा है, ताकि हर व्यक्ति अपील कर सके। लीगल सर्विसेज भी प्रोवाइड की जा रही है, ताकि जो नीडी है, किसी वजह से अगर उनका नाम रह नहीं मिली, तो उन तक भी वो चीजें पहुंचे। उसके बाद ये तमाम एक बड़ा एक्सरसाइज एक बार फिर से होगा। लेकिन निश्चित तौर पर अंतिम सूची जारी होने के बाद एक अगले पड़ाव पर ये पूरी प्रक्रिया पहुंच गई है, और जिसमें जो देश के कौन नागरिक हैं, असम के कौन नागरिक हैं, और कौन बाहर से आए हुए नागरिक हैं। तो इसका एक परिभाषित किया जा चुका है। अब निश्चित तौर पर जो बचे हुए लोग हैं तो वो कानूनी प्रक्रियाओं का सहारा लेके अपने क्लेम्स और ऑब्जेक्शंस को वो आगे बढ़ा सकते हैं। रुकमा।
Right, Sudhakar, thank you so much for joining us there with those inputs. And I'm moving on. At least 8 workers are reported dead in an explosion of cylinders at a chemical factory in Doodle in Maharashtra this morning. At least 100 workers were present inside the factory in Wagadi village in Shirpur Taluka when the explosion took place. Shirpur police station officer said that at least 8 bodies have been recovered by police. Various teams of police, disaster management, fire brigade are conducting rescue operations. And moving on now, a week after announcing a series of measures to boost economic growth and improve investor sentiment, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman yesterday announced consolidation of 10 state-run lenders into 4 bigger banks. These include Oriental Bank of Commerce and United Bank, which have been merged with Punjab National Bank. Syndicate Bank has been merged with Canara Bank, Andhra Bank and Corporation Bank have been merged with Union Bank of India, and Allahabad Bank has been merged with Indian Bank. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Friday chaired a meeting of the Executive Committee to review various achievements for commemoration of the 150th birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi in the past 1 year. Some of the major achievements include inauguration of National Salt Satyagraha Memorial, inaugurated at Dundee in Navsari. Gandhi-themed tableau of states and central government departments marked this year's Republic Day parade. Videos of Vaishnav Jan sung by famous singers at iconic locations from 155 countries prepared and publicized. 55 ministers from 70 countries gathered at International Sanitation Convention to learn from India's sanitation experience. A large number of Padyatras, cycle yatras, youth exchange programs, plays by school and college students, Nukkad Natak seminars, workshops, Gandhi Katha and interfaith prayers held. 1,424 inmates released under special remission on 2nd October 2018 and 4th April 2019. 120 iconic buildings illuminated across the world on 2nd October last year. Gandhian literature digitized for making it accessible to the youth. Short film competition organized by NFDC in order to commemorate 150 years of Mahatma Gandhi's birth, and telecasting and broadcasting of archival programs on Mahatma Gandhi on AIR and DD on regular basis. Besides, various ministries of the government have planned activities to be taken up on and around 2nd October 2019, such as awareness generation across 4,000 towns and 6 lakh villages and preparations for collection, disposal of plastic waste. On October 2nd, 2019, nationwide Shramdan to be organized for plastic waste in all Gram Panchayats, urban local bodies, schools, railways and highways. Senior Congress leader D.K. Shiva Kumar today arrived at the Enforcement Directorate office in Delhi in connection with a money laundering case against him. Shiva Kumar was grilled by the agency for over 4 hours yesterday. He was allegedly involved in cross-border hawala transactions along with a network of people and premises across Delhi and Bangalore to transport and utilize unaccounted for cash. Shiva Kumar was raided by Income Tax Department in 2017. And Vice President Venkaiah Naidu today said that India has never initiated war, but has asserted that India will give a befitting reply if its internal affairs were interfered with. He was addressing a gathering during the 2nd edition of the Deccan Dialogue on Economic Diplomacy in the Age of Disruption at the Indian School of Business.
We believe in the principle and philosophy of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. The entire universe is one family. That is the concept of India. Sarve jana sukhino bhavantu. That everyone, you live happily and allow everyone to live happily. This is our, that's why we never never attacked any country. In future also, we are not going to attack any country. But at the same time, if anybody interferes in our internal affairs, we will give them a fitting reply.
And our news from Kashmir, the state's police has said that the situation in the valley remains peaceful, and they thanked citizens for this. In a tweet, police said, elements responsible for fake news and posts are being identified. Legal measures are under process. Request not to pay attention to any rumor designed for disturbing peace. Union Tourism and Culture Minister Prahlad Patel today led a morning walk at Humayun's tomb in New Delhi under the Fit India movement, which was launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Thursday. Speaking to the media, the Union Minister appealed to people to take part in various wellness programs. And the Central Board of Direct Taxes has categorically stated that the order being circulated on social media pertaining to extension of due date for filing of IT returns is not genuine. On its official Twitter handle, the Income Tax Department has further advised that taxpayers complete the process by the set deadline of August 31st, that is today. Meanwhile, the CBDT has also notified creation of a 5-member special cell to address grievances of startups with relation to angel tax and other tax-related issues. An order issued by CBDT says the startup cell will be headed by the member Income Tax and Computerization of the board. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar today met his Belgian counterpart Didier Reynders during his official visit to Brussels. During the meeting, the leaders talked about steps to energize bilateral relations between the two countries. Dr. Jaishankar appreciated Reynders' high regard for India and commitment to building bilateral ties. During the visit, the foreign minister also met his European Union counterpart Federica Mogherini. The leaders discussed various aspects of India-EU cooperation and the evolving situation in Afghanistan. The two sides emphasized on the need to renounce hostilities, terror and violence by Pakistan to build normal neighborly relations. The External Affairs Minister also met the European Commissioner for Humanitarian Aid and Crisis Management, Christos Stylianides. During his meet, Dr. Jaishankar spoke of better development in J&K and Ladakh and also underlined India's openness to discuss other outstanding issues bilaterally with Pakistan in an atmosphere free of terror and violence. The Twitter account of Jack Dorsey, Twitter's chief executive officer, was hacked and briefly hijacked yesterday in an embarrassing security lapse for the social network. Twitter has previously been warned about this kind of vulnerability, but it had repeatedly denied it as a problem. Finally, the company in a tweet said the account is now secure and there is no indication that Twitter's systems have been compromised. US President Donald Trump has confirmed that steep new tariffs on Chinese goods will kick in on Sunday, while adding that his economic pressure is forcing Beijing to take a more moderate line in Hong Kong. Trump also said that US economic pressure on China was responsible for preventing authorities from carrying out a harsher crackdown against pro-democracy demonstrators in Hong Kong. Trump earlier this month had called for 10% tariffs on $300 billion in goods to take effect from September 1st and December 15th. Then Beijing retaliated, targeting $75 billion in US exports, and Trump announced that the new tariffs would instead hit 15%. And our news from Florida, Hurricane Dorian has strengthened to an extremely dangerous Category 3 storm. The U.S. National Hurricane Center said it poses a significant threat to Florida and the northwestern Bahamas. Forecasters predicted it will pass directly over Grand Bahama on Saturday evening into Sunday and is expected to near the Florida Peninsula late on Monday. Bahamas Prime Minister has ordered evacuations, while residents of both Florida and the Bahamas have been asked to stock up on at least a week's worth of food, medicine and water. And Vice President Venkaiah Naidu met PV Sindhu, who recently became the first Indian shuttler to win gold in the World Championships, at his residence. Naidu also met her parents and congratulated them for their daughter's historic win. And he mentioned that Sindhu is the nation's pride and a great inspiration for budding sportsmen and women across the country.
I'm extremely happy to receive Sindhu and her parents after her successful winning the first gold medal. I would like to congratulate her for this historic win, and she is a pride of our nation, and she is a great inspiration for the budding sportsmen and women across the country.
And in cricket, India finished their first day of the second test against the Windies, scoring 264 for 5 in 90 overs, with Hanuma Vihari batting at 42 and Rishabh Pant at 27. Skipper Virat Kohli was the top scorer for India with 76, while Mayank Agarwal also chipped in with a half-century. Jason Holder was the pick of the bowlers for the Windies as he scalped 3 big wickets. This after West Indies won the toss and elected to field against India in the second test in Jamaica. The side made 2 changes, with Jahmar Hamilton and Raheem Cornwall replacing Shai Hope and Miguel Cummings. India made no changes to her playing 11. And after slow starts in his last 2 US Open matches, Roger Federer took his game up a notch on Friday as he walloped Briton Danny Evans 6-2. 6-2, 6-1 in the third round. Federer, who is seeking his 6th US Open title, rifled 48 winners and 10 aces to see off Evans and set up a last 16 clash with 15th seeded David Goffin. And Serena Williams moved another step closer to a record-tying 24th career Grand Slam with a comfortable 6-3, 6-2 victory over Czech Karolina Muchova to reach the last 16. Next, Serena will face 22nd seed Petra Martic. Wimbledon quarter-finalist Muchova held serve for an early 3-2 lead in her first career meeting with Williams, but the 6-time champion cranked up the pace and won the next 7 games to take over the match. Meanwhile, second seed Ashley Barty saw off 30th seeded Greek Maria Sakkari 7-5, 6-3 to set up a last 16 encounter with Chinese hopeful Chiang Wang, who beat Fiona Ferro in straight sets. Britain's Johanna Konta reached the last 16 in the Big Apple for the 3rd time in her career and first since 2016 after easing past China's Shuai Zhang 6-2, 6-3. Next up for Konta is 3rd seed Karolina Pliskova of the Czech Republic, who needed 3 sets to get past Tunisian Ons Jabeur. Australian next-gen star Alex de Minaur progressed to his maiden Grand Slam last 16 showing after upsetting 7-seeded Kei Nishikori in 4 sets. De Minaur booked an encounter against either Bulgarian Grigor Dimitrov or Poland's Kamil Majkrak, both of whom are unseeded. And Stan Wawrinka beat Italian Paolo Lorenzi in straight sets after a match lasting more than 3 hours and 2 tiebreakers. And today is the 100th birth anniversary of Indian novelist, essayist and poet Amrita Pritam. Google has honored the day with a doodle, which is a reference to her autobiography, Kala Gulab, which revealed many details of her personal life that acted as a catalyst to help women speak more openly about their experiences on love and marriage. Amrita Pritam, considered the greatest 20th century Punjabi poet, has published 28 novels including Pinjar, a tale set in the times of partition, which was also adapted into a movie. She is the first woman recipient of the prestigious Sahitya Academy Award in 1956 and the Gyanpith Award, as well as the Padma Vibhushan. Well, that's all we have for you in this edition of the news. News and updates continue on DD News. Stay tuned. Namaskar.